And now, Pepsi presents the Wary with Cary show. Nah, I'm kidding. Hello, everybody. It's time again for another Wary with Cary. Yeah, we're doing one again real soon. You never know. Because, like, last time it took, like, a month to make a new one. And no, your eyes are not see me. That's a literal call for an Uprising video on there. No joke. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while and watch this fucker's, video and comment on it. Because it's been a while, and I will get back to the Crowder, watching Crowder Until I Laugh project pretty soon. We'll have part 2, maybe like in a week. But I didn't want to get back into that right away. Plus, I think this thumbnail is so bad. Like, this just makes me think the Call for an Uprising is just the quartering, moonlighting, and doing a different voice. Because they share a lot of the same opinions. And now they're using this person, the thumbnail, who's screaming that the quartering loves to use. And honestly, the quartering should have paid them a shit ton of money at this point. Anyway, so we got the triggered Walking Dead or about to something. I don't remember what this video is about. I thought it was good to make fun of it. Check it out. It seems like something we could have some fun with. Much fun again. Here, I'm not going to try to not laugh whenever he makes jokes. Or his comments. I'm probably gonna laugh at how stupid a lot of his dumb shit is. But anyway, let's start with this shit. I'm sure this will be horrible, but in a delightful way. And call bitch, I don't miss you. You're a piece of shit. But it's kind of comforting to get back to hating on this bitch again, like making fun of him, roasting, because that's kind of how I started to make. Well, not how I started making videos, but that was the videos that kind of got over, and I kind of ran out of like ideas for it because it becomes the same shit, right? But, you know, maybe this is different. And either way, he's still a dumbass, so. Well, that, and plus a lot of people started covering him, so I really didn't have to. But, you know, let's do it. Also, there's Tales from Dark Side, Big Lizard Smoke. Good episode of the show and good episode of Movie Dumpster. Watch that. Get it if you're into that. It's really cool. It's fun. Anyways, let's begin. Hopefully there's an ad. So we have 30 minutes, so I'll try to stop it sooner this time. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to rewind here. I remember what this is about now. This dude is, yeah, he's actually pretty upset. He's crying in his nappy. You want to guess why? Lovely audience?
No, Liberty Mutual.
Oh, no, not Liberty Mutual. Liberty Mutual, you're sponsoring a bigot. I don't know if you know that. All right, before we... Oh, another ad? Are you kidding me? Oh, YouTube, you suck. All right, we're back. That's all the ads. I fucking hate the ads. So, Call is crying in his nappy. He's wetting his nappy because somebody at a Christian protest took a shit on a Bible. I think that's hilarious. I'm assuming they own the Bible. If they took someone else's Bible, that's not right. I'm not going to defend that. But otherwise, that's fucking funny. Fucking hell. Anyway, let's watch the video. Let's watch him have a meltdown.
After a football game at a school, lost his job, and the Supreme Court overturned it because the coach lost his job for praying on the field after a game. They are creating quote-unquote religion, but this isn't about religion. This is about destroying Christianity.
Yeah, the Supreme Court should have done that shit, because that's bullshit. For separation of church and state, you dumb bitch. And the Supreme Court, fuck you, you piece of fucking shit. You literal sacks of flesh. You all the ones that voted for shit like that need to go fuck off, man. For real. I don't need to go to the fucking shadow room. But anyway, enough about that.
Destroying followers of Christ or destroying Christ's message, taking the Bible away and removing it. That's what this is about.
Go ahead.
And the reason that they've done it in this specific order is why not, right? It makes perfect sense if you analyze their behavior and what they're doing. That conveniently after Roe versus Wade's overturn, where we see all of this behavior that is stemmed, and this anger is stemmed towards Christians. Christians are the ones who are getting yelled at. This is all.
Yeah, you should be getting yelled at least if you support the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. No, little side rant here. Little side rant. Fuck you if you support that. You're a piece of shit. You want to take women's rights? Okay, go fuck yourself. You're horrible. You're a monster. I don't care about you. I don't care what happens to you. You deserve a brick to the head. You suck. And if you're using your Christianity to explain why that's a good thing, no, fuck you. I know Christians who are good people. I've known lots of Christians who are good people, who don't act like that, who don't feel that way, because they're about love and peace and, you know, letting people basically do what they want as long as they're not hurting nobody. And they're not hurting anybody. People who sometimes need abortions, people who choose to have abortions. That's none of your fucking business. Personally, you can go fuck yourself if you think it's fun of your business. But that's another thing, you know? Let's get back to this dumb shit. But yeah, maybe that's why Christians be attacked. Because if I say to you, hey, women should have the right to choose, and you're a piece of shit if you try to take that right away, so fuck you, and you come back with, well, the Bible says, I don't give a fuck what the fucking Bible says. I will wipe my ass with the Bible. I will buy a Bible, wipe my ass, before I give a shit what your fucking Bible says, or what the Quran says, or what any holy book, or what any fucking book says. Any book written by anybody ever. I don't care if you show me a book written like some fiction story that you admit is fiction that you're trying to use. No, I don't care, okay? Like, get your shit straight. You don't have the right to tell them what to do. And if that offends you, I don't care, man. If you don't like that, stop watching the video. I know most people watch this, or I gotta not watch that, because most people are not like that. But if you are, or if you follow me on Twitter, Brackedator99, yeah, unfollow me, block me, I don't give a shit. If that's the way you feel, if you're happy about Roe v. Wade being overturned, especially if you're gonna use your religion to back that shit up. No, fuck you. Also, God endorsed abortions, by the way. Even if we don't count him killing the entire planet's population with a flood, he literally has told people to get abortions, told people to kill babies. So, yeah, bullshit, hypocrisy. Get the fuck out of here.
All we hear about is, these religious beliefs from the Stone Ages. We need to move.
They are from the Stone Ages.
Apparently, we're the ones to blame for it.
You are.
All these people.
Not all of you.
In these positions of power.
Not all of you.
Especially the Supreme Court, are high-ranking. Not just Masons, they're in way higher secret societies than that.
Oh, now he's going with the Masons. Get to the point, call bitch.
This is getting more people angry at Christians. This is making more people hate Christians.
No, we hate the Supreme Court. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
When you have auto blast damage,
fuck auto blast.
This dad and daughter were driving.
This is stupid. They gave me that oh my god. That pisses me off. Yeah, anyway.
More people want to destroy and end Christianity. So conveniently after that, with Roe versus Wade, even though I had no idea that we're talking about, Roe versus Wade has nothing to do really with Christianity. It has to do with being human. It has to do with human beings not wanting to see children murdered.
It has everything to do with Christianity. I'm just going to dispute this jabroni real fast for you. He takes forever to get to the fucking point. But, I know as a guy who takes forever to get to the point. This motherfucker takes forever to get to the fucking point. Yeah, it has everything to do with Christianity because people like you are shoving that Christianity using an excuse. And Clarence Thomas, that piece of fucking dog shit, that complete waste of humanity, a boil on the ballsack of life, Clarence Thomas, is using his Christianity, he's doing God's will as an excuse for all the awful shit he's trying to pass, including trying to repeal anti-sodomy laws. We're trying to repeal, we're trying to reenact anti-sodomy laws, rather. So, fuck you and fuck him too. Call bitch, you hear me? Or is it quivering? We don't know.
Children being killed because people are using sex and then having sex and then using abortion as a contraceptive. They're using abortion.
That's not what fucking happens, you stupid galaxy brain dumbass.
And you don't have to be Christian to be upset about it. You have to be human.
You have to be an idiot to be upset about it. It's okay to be upset about it, but the thing that you should take someone's rights away, I don't care. You're a fucking moron. If your opinion is not valuable to me.
So all of this has happened on purpose, obviously, because everything they do is on purpose. They are just using
get to the point, call bitch. Goddamn.
They are playing with our emotions. All of this
playing with my emotions.
Operation.
In a glass case of emotion.
People get caught up in it. They're like, I'm awake. I know what's going on. And then they buy into the right. The right is doing this as well.
You're 2 minutes in the video. You haven't even talked what the video's about, you stupid moron.
Now, first I'm going to show you this clip.
Yeah, show it to me already.
Which is just, look, I don't even want to show the clip, but it needs to be shown.
Show it, coward.
This is causing, and you need to see it. It's going to anger you. It's going to make you sick.
It's making me laugh. You're angering me. It's making me laugh because you're mad, you little bastard.
These people who spit in the face.
We all know. Hey, by the way, him saying he cares about kids dying, he doesn't. He, for a fact, he's literally said he doesn't care about COVID. He told Cyrus on a stream that I was on it was a YouTube stream before Cyrus on Twitch, before he was doing that. He literally said, he called in that Cyrus told him that he knew COVID was real because some of his relatives had COVID, and he literally laughed and said, "Am I supposed to care? Do you want me to care?" And Cyrus said, "No, I don't want you to care. I just want you to acknowledge that it's happening." So he doesn't give one single. This is like Greg Abbott, call bitch, doesn't care about your kids. Doesn't give a shit about your kids, okay? Just make that clear. He doesn't care about this. Just like what's the quivering, doesn't care about how the shit he bitched about. He's just a whiny little bitch who likes to fence it and go to whatever side. I might make a video about that bitch one day, just a whole other video. But you know how I feel about that fucker. But anyway, let's go back to this shit.
Who, after this decision of Roe v. Wade was made,
Pro-choice people, not pro-abortion. We're not pro-abortion. We don't like abortions. We think abortions are, in general, bad. And in fact, if you want to say abortions are an evil act, that's fine. But they are a necessary evil. In the way sometimes war is necessary. I don't think war is necessary 99% of the time that we have wars. But there are times when it's necessary, like World War II, for example. Something had to be done about Hitler's bitch ass, Shit like that. And like the Revolutionary War, stuff like that. The Civil War, on the north side at least, was necessary. So, example. So that's what I want to say about that. We are not pro-abortion. We are pro-choice. We are pro not taking away people's choice. It's like I'm not taking away your choice, call bitch, to make shitty YouTube videos. Make them all you want. I'm still gonna make fun of you because you're stupid, and you're annoying, and you're a bigot, and you haven't even really changed your style or anything. You literally make the same crappy content for years, nearly a decade, at least as far as I can see. I don't know how long you've been doing it, but I know it's at least nearly a decade. That's how long I've at least kind of been covering you off again, on again. Anyway, back to the shit.
Are kicking around a Bible and then using it and throwing it in a porta john and defecating on it.
Look at this. Disrespectful.
Yeah.
This is a hate crime. People are like, you guys are
No, it's
committing a
not.
crime.
No, it's not. If it's a hate crime, me stepping on any book is a hate crime.
You would not have done that. You would not have done this if this was a crime.
You're so fucking privileged.
What you did.
Well, I don't hear Clarence Thomas saying he's doing it for Allah, do you?
Dude, she's not gonna do that. She is not gonna do that.
Here we go.
That is a hate crime.
Hate
As
crime?
a God leader is wrong. Believe these people. Can't believe that people would be this. I can't believe they would be.
You sound like he's crying. You're crying
So
over
obviously, that will get people riled up. I saw that.
Dude, get over it. It's a book.
Obviously, sometimes
It's mass produced. And if God, if it really
punch
was...
somebody in the face, yes, over that, because that's how angry I get when
Wait, what did he say? Someone punched somebody in the face. Come on.
God leader is wrong. Believe these people. Can't believe that people would be this. I can't believe they would be.
Sure.
So obviously, that will get people riled up. I saw that, and I needed obviously some time before I did a video on it because I was ready to punch somebody in the face.
You ain't gonna punch somebody in the face, you cowardly chicken shit. You're such a little cowardly bitch. Like, you are so full of it. You do nothing but whine on the internet about how everything's fucked up and everything sucks, and then you sit here and complain about YouTube demonetizing you and shit, even though you know exactly why it happens. You're just a cowardly chicken shit bitch who hides behind different burner accounts. I'm probably around the door. There's like 20 minutes of this video. I don't know if I can even fill all this video, but let's
over that because
talk
that's
about
how angry I
I
get.
probably
when
watch
see
all fake
people
anyway. I never
mock
do with this
God
fucker.
and mock Jesus Christ. Other things, I get riled up sometimes, but stuff like that and that being allowed.
You mean like when you're a transphobe?
Because they are
You get pretty
so
mad at trans people existing?
far
You little bitch.
beyond help at this point. This society we're living in. There are people who are so warped in their thinking.
Like you?
That when people
Like
are
you?
oh, you can help bring some of these people, to God and stuff. And that's what I do. This.
Look, every word he just said, except for God, you can literally apply a call. You can help lead these people are so warped, so far gone. And then, like I said, a God say, you can lead him to reason, but it won't help. This man is beyond gone. Like, he is up his own ass. He's like gone up his own ass and back out the other side. That's how
It's the
fucking
hope,
God
the
he
hope
is.
that they'll pick up a Bible and they'll find Jesus Christ. But some of these people, it's not about being.
Actually, most
confused or
atheists I know
deceived
read
by
the
some of the
Bible and
deceptions
then
of the
leave
book.
Christianity.
Their thinking is so warped. It is borderline beyond help. And the only one, obviously, that can help them is Jesus Christ. But this is what you're seeing. And, of course,
Well,
then you see
well,
these
call.
stories now coming out.
well, call. If Jesus Christ isn't going to bother saving kids from cages or saving kids from COVID or helping Ukrainian people who are suffering or any million of other things I could just point out to in general, why would Jesus Christ get off his lazy cross and bother to help somebody who doesn't believe in him and shit on the Bible or whatever? Do you really think he's going to do that? Or you think he's in heaven smoking some weed? Not giving a fuck. You know, Jesus is a character, by the way, very based. I like Jesus in the Bible because he hates rich people. He very much loves. Jesus is a lot better than Call Boy here because Jesus is very much a loving guy who. I don't think because I don't like the holy version of Jesus, the one they try to point to, because he doesn't do anything. But like the Jesus of the Bible, yeah, he's fucking awesome. He's like a hippie leader guy who loves everybody. He embraces everybody. He embraces the downtrodden. He stands up to the fascist government, and he hates rich people. You know, he is just based as fuck. That's what it is. I don't hate Jesus. Jesus is awesome, and every version of Jesus in the TV show is usually pretty awesome too. Like Jesus South Park, awesome. Little preachy, but awesome. Jesus is a Family Guy, awesome. Black Jesus, great show. Probably the best show about Jesus ever made. Ooh, that's gonna grind some gears, right? Oh, well, anyway, come on, have a sense of humor. We're just fucking around here. But yeah, like Jesus based, biblical Jesus, fucking epic. We love biblical Jesus. Biblical Jesus is just a badass hippie loving everybody and being cool and hating the government, and we are down with all that.
Roe v. Wade. And this coach
and rich assholes,
the prayer, which is igniting people.
Oh my God! Okay.
Even more. And we have breaking news out of the Supreme Court this Monday as well.
I didn't see this part yet.
Williams is here with the latest. Pete.
Another very pro-religion decision in one of the most closely watched cases of the term, Jose. This is the case of the coach, the assistant football coach out in Bremerton, Washington.
Okay, I don't really care about the actual report, so let's skip ahead. But I will say, though, these same people... I want to see what we go over. I say. These same people...
It says,
just imagine if a coach was doing a prayer, like, to Allah, or, even a, prayer to... I'm trying to think of some... like any other prayer of any other religion, basically, except Christianity. Imagine people's reaction. I bet you they would be bad. I bet you any man in the world, they would be triggered, as I says. Let's see what Whoopi Goldberg has to say, because she's a lot better than Cole will ever be.
For special disfavor.
Supreme Court conservatives were at it again yesterday, ruling that a Washington state school district discriminated against public school football coach Joseph Kennedy by suspending him for post-game prayers on the 50-yard line. So here's what Coach Kennedy said about his victory. Take a look.
This is a huge win for all Americans. It's not one that I think would be in contention with anybody.
I have contention with it.
To pray. Nobody should have to hide their prayers. Everybody should be able
You're breaking separation of church state by being allowed to pray during the game.
As Americans. And that's what the First Amendment provides. Why it's the first one.
Yeah, okay. But a lot of Americans kind of disagree with that interpretation of the First Amendment and say the decision basically erases the line between church and state.
Exactly.
And really, we had some questions earlier. Would the same be given to if it was a Muslim coach?
Exactly, Whoopi. Thank you for saying what's on my mind. I should just let her talk. Yeah, there you go, Wiccans. I was trying to think of some other religions. I couldn't think of any.
What is the impact? I would like to, because what if, Sarah and I were talking about this earlier, let's say that you are an atheist.
Yeah.
That you're on that
like me.
team. Let's say that you're Muslim and you're on that team, and this coach is praying to his version of God. Right? Let's say he's praying to Jesus.
Or if you're Norse, religion, like my friend Freya. I don't know if they actually are similar. They were at one point.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
Exactly.
If everyone gets to pray to their own.
Oh, here we go with another ad.
Something, but that's a discussion that you have, and make sure everybody's calm with it. Listen, if you believe in God and you want to praise God and talk to God, that is your business. I have no problem.
There you go.
I don't know that this adult has made it as easy for the kids on the team who may not feel like that.
Exactly.
The separation of church and state is a bastion of our founding.
Yeah.
So I have a few problems with this. I mean, one problem is the power dynamic. Now you were just speaking.
Yes, exactly.
Another problem is.
Damn, I never watched The View, but these ladies are making a lot of sense. I gotta say. I mean, they're just saying the same stuff you can pretty much read on Twitter or Reddit sometimes. But it's still.
We really have to ask ourselves.
At least they're putting it out there.
To do this for every religion.
At least they're the opposite of Call Boy.
I live in Miami. In Miami, there are a lot of people who.
So they're making a lot of sense here. I don't know why he's letting them talk so long. It's almost like he wants them to make sense so he can sound like a complete moron afterwards. That can't be his strategy. Like, he doesn't want to sound stupid, does he?
Are you okay if a Jewish person
yes, exactly.
and goes to the middle of the field?
Exactly.
Are you okay if a Muslim person pulls out a prayer rug? Are you okay if a santero pulls out a chicken in the middle of the field?
Santeria, yes.
The Supreme Court says it's
freedom
okay.
of religion.
Yeah, Supreme Court says okay.
It's freedom for everybody.
Exactly.
The Supreme Court now says it's okay.
Right.
Because the Santero coach wants to break out the chicken and go to the 50-yard line, the Santero coach can now do that.
I kind of want to see that, though. All right, so what do you got to say?
This is being done on purpose. This is getting people to hate Christians more than they already do. And the Bible talks
even
about
Rolling Stone says Christians are in favor of abortion rights.
Many verses about it. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10 through 11. Do not fear what you're about to suffer. Behold, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested, and for 10 days you will have tribulation. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. He who has it.
Everything up to the 10 days in prison line was vague as fuck, dude. I literally could describe anything. Like I say, like, for 10 days, you don't have any money, and you have no food to eat in your house, and, like, you're basically starving. Well, not for 10 days, I guess that could be what that is, a tribulation. It could be you don't have a job. It could mean that you have some kind of injury. Cowboy is so stupid.
Here, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. The one who conquers will not be hurt by the second death.
Okay.
Then we have verse in Matthew chapter 5, verses 10 through 12. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Okay,
everything you just said, Carl, every word seems to describe several of the people that your little bitch ass hates. It could describe trans people. It could describe people who are very upset about Roe v. Wade being overturned by the fucking evil Supreme Court. It could describe the women on The View right now. It could describe pretty much any woman in 2022. It could describe my queer ass because there's talk about overturning sodomy laws. Literally, every fucking thing you just said could easily apply to any of those. That's how vague that is. But you're going to try to use it to claim that it's your side. That's why you are so biased and so stupid. And you still haven't said one thing that has anything to do with, like, what does he just have to do with the actual clip? He's so dumb.
The Bible talks about this, a Christian persecution that's come. Some people think that they're not going to be here for it, whatever they might want to believe. The simple fact of the matter is, right now we're here. And right now this is what's occurring.
Okay.
And instead of just thinking away all this stuff that's going on, we need to be vigilant and we need to be aware of what the enemy is doing. Why?
The enemy.
Because this could cause you to become
the enemy.
That's what I worry about with others, not myself. Is seeing Christians be persuaded into this stuff.
What did he say about law?
And right now, this is what's occurring. And instead of just thinking away all this stuff that's going on, we need to be vigilant and we need to be aware of what the enemy is doing. Why? Because this could cause you to become lukewarm in your walk. That's what I worry about with others, not myself. Is seeing Christians be persuaded into this stuff with Roe v. Wade, where they're like, I don't agree with that because it is the woman's body. We're not talking about someone's body being a choice. Okay, it's not like these women are
That's
born
exactly
with babies in
what
their
we're
womb
talking about.
Magically.
No,
or,
idiot.
God put a baby in their womb without them having
Oh, that's what he did to Mary, according to your little book, bitch. And you didn't seem to have a problem with that, you fucking hypocrite.
They make the decision. And people go, whoa, what about those other situations that occur? Those situations are very, very rare.
Doesn't matter if it's rare, you stupid little dipshit. It still has to be taken into account. But obviously you don't care about minorities, you made that clear. But even if we don't take all that into account, callboy, if we don't take all that into account, first of all, I don't care what your Bible says, and the thing you're really saying here, dude, is that you don't want people to be swayed, to actually have another opinion, to actually dare to question that this is wrong, because it is fucking wrong. And if you agree with it, if you agree that Roe v. Wade being overturned was a good thing, and the Supreme Court is right, you're a fucking idiot. You're an evil piece of shit. And that's facts. I don't care what your religion is. You're an evil piece of shit. You can fuck off. I don't care. Like, fuck off. Fuck all the way to hell. Like, fuck you. You should fuck it to the shadow realm. You suck. Okay? And as far as that, yeah, people being swayed, good. At the very least, if someone is having these thoughts, and this is what it takes for them, as fucked up a situation is, for them to finally realize, oh, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. That's shitty that it took that long. But didn't good. Good for them to have other thoughts. But Call doesn't want you to have thoughts. He wants you to be a mindless sheep. Look at that title. He can't barely read that, can he? Triggered Walking Dead, but the wage war on us. No. You don't get to call people the Walking Dead who are having other faults in you. You are the Walking Dead. You are the literal zombies. You want them to be zombies and wage war on you. Who's waging war on you, you little weirdo? You paranoid douche? No one is waging war on you. You want to talk about people who are being waged war on. You want to talk about people who are wars on, Call. But women are having war waged on. That's a fucking fact. Every woman in the country by having their rights taken away. And as far as you, oh, those are rare situations. Fuck you, bitch. I can tell you for a fucking fact, here in Texas, there was a woman who had to, in the middle of her flight, had a miscarriage, who would have went to jail, who almost went to prison because she had a miscarriage. It wasn't even her choice. So as far as the rare situation, I don't give a fuck, okay, about your rare situation. Because it happens. And when it happens, there should be no situation where a woman should have to be jailed because her body accidentally had a miscarriage, especially when she herself almost died. You amoral, idiotic, scuzz bucket. This doesn't start to be like just be pissed off at Call. This ain't really working. But look, I might stop it a little bit because I'm running out of time anyway.
They bring up incest and stuff like that. What is the percentage of that that's actually occurring? You know where the incest and all that stuff actually occurs? In the occult. Because
no, you lying sack of fucking shit. It literally happens all the time in Christianity. Watch the Cult of the Dusty, the podcast, Cult of Dusty show, the Dusty Swift show. He details every week, like religious bullshit. There's all kinds of people. The fucking there's a guy Duger, literally was raping his brothers and sisters. So fuck you. Doesn't happen in the cult. What a cult are you talking about, bitch? When has there ever been a Satanist that you ever heard of who was molesting their brothers or sisters or their children? You don't hear this shit because it doesn't happen because you make shit up. It's all fantasy to you, you little bitch.
A lot of these children who are sacrificed in covens.
No children are sacrificed in covens, you weird motherfucker. That only happens in fucking horror movies. You complete idiot. The Satanic Panic was bullshit, just like your channel.
They're born through incestual relationships deliberately, and the babies are sole purpose of...
Hey, Call, wasn't Jesus born through an ancestral relationship by your own Bible? But you don't want to talk about that, do you?
Being born is to be a ritual offering and sacrifice to Moloch, to Satan. Okay?
No.
That's where that stuff occurs. That doesn't mean that it doesn't occur and it's never happened before. I'm not saying that. Doesn't mean that a rape hasn't occurred and that hasn't happened.
No, but what you just said about satanic rituals doesn't happen, you stupid douchebag. That's a complete fabrication. It's never once fucking happens.
Not saying that. But they use that as a way to manipulate and work.
Like you're using this as a way to manipulate people in your brain dead cults to push their bullshit agenda. You shove your bullshit agenda up your fucking ass.
Christians into accepting abortion and thinking that it's not murder.
It's not murder.
And thinking that all of these things
it's not murder
that are going on that are so perverse and disgusting are okay because we've evolved with times. And they say, well, Christianity needs to evolve with times. No, it doesn't. It does not need to evolve.
We're about to talk about Roe v. Wade LGBT rights.
God's word is his word. And his laws are his laws. And just because Jesus died for our salvation, our sins, doesn't mean that you ignore the Old Testament. It doesn't mean you ignore Sodom and Gomorrah. Actually,
if you really did follow the Old Testament, Call, you would be trying to stone adulterers on the streets. So get out of here with your bullshit.
To me, it means you need to think more about the Old Testament and God's wrath. And why God's wrath was the way it was. Why what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah happened.
Because God's an asshole.
That means God was just like, you know what?
Easy.
I don't like these people. I'm going to do that. It was more than that. It was deeper than that.
No. He's a fucking asshole. Also, in that situation, you're talking about literal rapists. That's what the main thing was. It wasn't actual gay people. It was rapists. But again, you're ignoring that because it's a small percentage? No, it was literally a city.
It wasn't just because they were sickening to God. It was probably likely because he knew what this perverse behavior led to.
I would assume if your God is omnipotent, he's supposed to know everything anyway. And he made people the way they are, so See, this is why your little story doesn't make any sense. He's just an evil asshole. I mean, at best, he's an evil asshole who's basically Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Like that, you're fucking stupid.
And you're seeing this now.
Anyway.
A society that is enabling it and allowing it. Now, the rumors out there that the next thing that's going to happen is that the LGBT community can't get married. And they'll blame that on Christians as well.
And we should, because you are literally the reason why we couldn't get married for so long anyway, you piece of shit.
So suddenly, after all this persecution of Christians, all of a sudden the Republican Party, because these people buy into this with Trump, is rising up against abortion. It's rising up against the LGBT. I mean, what? First of all, most Christians don't even, as far as the LGBT stuff goes, and I'll just tell you my take on it. Obviously, everyone knows my take on it and how I feel about it.
You're a homophobe.
My stomach. But
you're a piece of shit, a homophobe.
Getting married in these things, it's like nobody's sitting. I think the big problem that most Christians have is this constant in our face, constant in our schools now, constantly in TV.
You mean like Christianity, which you can now have prayers there in schools? Fucking hypocrite, man. I know it is. I've already got that anyway. Like, this is so fucking stupid. I did have some fun roasting him, but sometimes I got angry. But you know what? He's a fucking moron. He's like silly Ray Cyrus, except he doesn't worship Trump's ass. Whatever. Fuck you, Call. You still suck. Thank you for watching the video, though. If you're watching this, you're cool. That wasn't for you. That was for Call. Have a great day.